Alright. Looks like we're finally here to do it. Let's tell me how much there. Sure everything's been good. Yeah, it looks like we're ready to kick some ass. Right, guys, we are here today with this weapon grinding of the Battlefield 1 variety. We're going to look at unlocking most, if not all, of the weapons in the name of the Tsar, and see what we can do on that front. But that's gonna be that might take a while, one would say. I'm not entirely sure which weapon it is that I want to start. We'll figure it out. I thought I lost something. Screw it. Let's do this. Right. I have no need for you whatsoever. Have they released a new revision with this? No, it's the same one. Same one as last time. Alright. So, we have got some assignments. That's a thing now that we're going to have to work on. Where are they now, actually? So the service assignments, these are for all the specializations, which are obviously relatively important to how we're going to play here. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to jump into a game of In the Name of the Tsar Conquest. We're going to get shit popping. We're going to start Brusilov Keep, because that map is the one. Right. I think we joined this at a perfect time. It actually looks like it's about to end. Right, yeah, it is ending. I want to vote for Albion. I actually prefer Albion over anything else, really. Alright, let's hit it. We're gonna get this underway this round. I'm quite excited to unlock some of these weapons, I'll be honest. The weapons in the Name of the Tsar are probably some of my favorite additions, especially in terms of the medic weapons. So I'm gonna be looking to unlock some of those medic weapons today. Drop thing. Places. All right, let's hit it. Storm the doors. That's one of the specialization assignments by the looks of things. Right, Parabellum. 2 airplanes with LMGs. Jesus Christ. 20 kills with the airburst mortar. Have a look at the medic weapons. Fedora Automat Optical. 50 kills with the M1916 Optical. That's not bad. What's the General Liao rifle saying, actually? Oh god, 50 kills with the auto-loading. Ugh. Right, I think I'm gonna start off with the Fedora Automat Optical. I need to get 50 kills with the M1916 optical. And 20 kills with the C96 pistol. So let's mess around with this a little bit. The Russian standard grenade here, spiked club. I'm gonna work on this and hopefully this will sort this out. Christ on a cracker, I completely missed that opening bullet.
We have taken objective butter.
It's been quite a while. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'm missing one of my thumb grips. Found somewhere on my desk, but hey ho. We can work without the thumb grip today. One down, 1 of 50 at least. 1 of 50 for the automat.
Это вражеский разведчик.
2 of 50 for the automat. I'm not even gonna fight that thing. Like, I don't even know why.
Держи аптечку.
That's the heavy tactical. Oh, can I? He getting clipped. He getting clipped by like random bullets. Right, I want to unlock the automat first. Mostly A, because I think it's the easiest to unlock out of the most of them, but B, because I think it's one of the best weapons. These guys don't know all of them are coming from this general direction. Oh, come on, kill assist? That's harsh. That's rather harsh. Alright, if I stay in cover here, I should be alright for a little while.
Вижу пулеметчика. Вон там, вражеский штурмовик. Берегись, пулемет.
Right, that is 4 of 50. We're getting there.
We have lost objective.
Осторожно, пулемет! Там один из их штурмовиков.
Alright, that's one. Damn, this is gonna take a while.
Вражеский медик, вон там.
That is, wow, the Mars automat, all the way from there? Wow. That gun sound sounded much more distant than when he actually was. Which isn't the brightest spot to be in, quite frankly.
Там их разведчик.
Hey there, Tom. Welcome to the stream, dude. Holy crap on a cracker.
Вижу кавалериста противника.
Oh god damn it, another that was another assist. My life is assists. That appears to be all it is right now.
Тебя ранили. Я тебе помогу.
This is going to be so worth it when I finally unlock that automat. I'm just going to sort of play how I'd normally play, I guess. And hope that that pans out into being some decent kills and stuff. Indeed they did, Tom. Indeed they did. But they have rather rather damaged my channel viewership at the same time, which is something, as you can see from the number of videos I've posted over the past few days, is something I'm very much working on. So yeah, some ups and downs on both ends. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back into the fold with things on YouTube as well. I've got quite a few videos released over the past few days, planning on releasing some more. Just gotta keep grinding out the numbers, I guess. And yeah, should hopefully in the next month or so return back to pre-A-level days. Might take a little while though. That's the very good upside to using this rifle, is that I can nail people from like distance away without being too worried. Oh god, it's the backwardsy truck. The one that makes no sense. That truck literally makes no sense. It drives backwards. I don't even know where to head right now. Everything seems kind of disjointed. I'll probably just head to E. Hey there, the mister. Welcome to the stream, dude. Good to see you here. So yeah, we're going to focus on getting all the weapon assignments today. Well, I say all, as many as we can within a few hours. I'm going to try to do a few hours today, a few hours tomorrow. God damn. But today we're focusing, well, to start off with, we're focusing on the Fedora automat. We're going to see if we can take it from there.
Аптечка! Используй с толком!
We've actually taken E relatively uncontested, which is rare. Which is rare. Bearing in mind this is like their back garden, effectively. Alright, well, I'm not gonna fuss around it too much. I'll probably head over towards D and C. D to B is probably the best option in terms of player movement. Somebody is shooting at something.
Это тебе аптечка!
I'm not really looking. Just wanted to fire a few shells on that pistol, C93, because I haven't actually. Sorry, the C96, because I used the C93, I believe, which is like the level 10 support weapon. This is just the standard one. I've never actually really used it before, and I need to get like 20 kills with it. So that's a thing.
We have lost objective.
I didn't really like supply drop, if I'm honest. I thought it was quite. I mean, I'll use it to get my mortar kills later on, but I won't use it for much else. When I played it in Gamescom, it just mostly kind of like, oh god. It was mostly just people staying back and using grenade launchers and you know, crossbow grenades and mortar shells. It wasn't a fun mode in that respect.
We have lost objective.
That's good news, Tom. 8s and 9s are like the equivalent of A's and A stars now, if I remember correctly. So that's awesome, dude. Oh crap. M1903 experimental. I actually have a video releasing tomorrow on Battlefield 1. I'm looking at the changes made in the balancing pass that they've done. Don't know if you guys have seen it, but obviously imagine some of you have. On the CTE, they've rebalanced all the weapons to make the time to kill a lot lower. I've been playing on it for a few days. I didn't want to release a video straight away, but I've been playing on it for a few days now. And yeah, I'm going to release a video tomorrow just reviewing how it appears to play out and what's the ups and downs of it. Like I say, it's part of a generally massive content push on the channel. I'm trying to push more and more content over the next few days and such to compensate for being away from my exams and Gamescom. As you can see from some of the most recent videos, it has rather impacted viewership quite a bit. Views are pretty low, even though I'm not the largest channel in the world, I should still be looking in between 500 to 1,000 for every video realistically as a target. So yeah, a couple more videos to make. It's got to get back on things in terms of that respect, but I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to the grind of videos over the next month. In fact, over the next, to be honest with you, the only thing I have coming up is moving into uni this September. So that's a thing. That's the only real other thing that's coming up. And yeah, that I'll probably schedule some videos to make up for that. But once all of that's out the way, I just plan on absolutely hitting the ground running across the next couple of months up until Christmas of video content. I will try and release a video on the new operators for Siege. I haven't really played a lot of Siege recently, and the reason for that is just because I'm not enjoying the game as much as I used to anymore. Obviously, education must come first, which is why the channel's been taking a back burner. But at university, I have significantly more free time on my hands, so I plan on making use of it, to say the least. Hey there, Big Yin. It's good to see so many of you guys here who have been around for quite a while now, actually. I just jumped into death. That was not my brightest move. But yeah, I'll work on getting Siege back on the channel eventually, but for now I'm going to focus on Squad and Battlefield, because I'm enjoying playing both of these games at the moment. So I'm going to focus on those for a little while. This is for infantry, right? There we go. Yeah, I'm going to focus on those for now, and then I will take the others to the fold soon. Oh god, I haven't got my controls inverted. This feels very wrong. That must have killed more people than that. Yeah, I've had a big amount of fun with Rising Storm Vietnam, you know. It's a good game, and I probably am going to be doing some more of that as well soon. At the moment, like I say, I'm just purely... I've recorded probably like 5 hours of squad footage now that I'm just shifting through every night. Like, I'm just... Every night, I'll get to like, I don't know, what time is it now? It's like 9:30 now. I'll get to like midnight and I'll play squad for like an hour or two, and I'll get some insane clips from it. And yeah, hopefully you're going to see pretty consistent videos on that, alongside Battlefield. I tell you what, look, when this new update comes that rebalances the game for Battlefield, so many people are going to play it again. LMGs are powerful again. In fact, most if not all of the LMGs are actually worth using again. Medic rifles do get a bit of a nerf indirectly because everybody else's time to kill is so much lower, but it's such a good, oh man, it's panned out so nicely. I played it on the CTE for a few hours now. I've recorded some footage for tomorrow, either tomorrow or the day after in terms of when I release a video, and it's just so good. It's so much fun. I have spawned in and died so many times now, it's a joke. Just want to unlock the automat. The door automat, it's...
We have taken objective Charlie.
Yeah, the CTE is really exciting at the moment. It's so good to see it finally coming to what it is. Oh my god, the General Liao is going to be a bitch to unlock. I'm not going to unlock any of the LMGs just yet, because I know that the LMGs are like... How can I describe it? The LMGs are great, but they're even... Like, I played with the Parabellum in the CTE, but that's in the CTE where the Parabellum's damage, minimum and maximum damage, have both been increased. So... I want to unlock the medic rifles, especially before they get, like, I say accidentally, kind of, like, indirectly nerfed by this update. Can't tell if that's a... Jeez, why are so many people out to kill me? It's like if you fire out in the open, you just get nailed. Yeah, the new bomber is massive, the Mister. It's huge. Like, you can see it from... You see that thing coming over you like an AC-130. That's the only way to describe it. Yeah, it is a shame it has taken this long. I feel like we should just come to... I'm making a video, actually, for this Friday or Saturday, actually. It's called Lessons Learned from Battlefield 1, right? And one of the lessons learned I've listed is that people like fast time to kills in Battlefield. People like Battlefield 4-esque time to kill. Okay, that dude's actually nailing me from there, which is a bit of a joke considering it's an assault. I've played Arma 3, Tom, but it does not run very well as a game. It's certainly something I wouldn't be able to record due to its performance. The FPS is just... I mean, I've got a very strong overclocked 970 in here. I mean, it's not the best graphics card in the world, but it's nowhere near by far the worst. And I can play, you know, Battlefield and Squad and all the other games with zero problems. But when it comes to armor, as with most people, it just crashes. Though I might try it again. It's one of those games that I occasionally look at as that I've downloaded, and I just think, hey, you know, maybe this is worth doing again. But the thing is, at the moment, Squad, which is basically it's more Battlefield than Armor, but it's Armor-esque, is so exciting right now to be a part of. V10 is coming, version 10 of Squad, which includes British soldiers, an overhauled animation system, free look. It just makes the game even more exciting than what it currently is. And even now, what it currently is a lot of fun for me.
We have taken objective Duff.
Oh, come on, man. Double time to be within the gap that quickly.
We have lost objective.
There is all graphics cards are good for Minecraft. Actually, that's a lie, because Minecraft surprisingly takes up a decent amount of your system. If you let it, Minecraft will eat your system. It wants to do so many physicsy things. It just needs your permission to do so. You okay, Sunshine, I will save you. I thought I saved him. What? Come on, man. I got a sword off. I'm not a big fan of Galicia. I like it for trench-to-trench warfare. Yeah, I've seen Hell Let Loose. I'm not too sure. Yes, I got killed the C-93. Thank God. I've been needing that. I've seen some footage of Hell Let Loose. It looks decent, but to be honest with you, it just looks like Squad. It very much looks like Squad. And there is already a World War II mod of Squad coming out called Postscriptum.
We are losing objective Charlie.
Oh God, that bomber's flying around. Yeah, the magazine on the Mazdan's really obstructive. It can be a pain in the arse. I know what you mean. I quite like the gun itself in terms of damage and fire rate and magazine size, but when you're just aiming with that giant-ass mag on top of you, it kind of kills the experience. I totally... I can't even revive that dude.
We have taken objective.
I cry every time. Oh, come... What is this? I keep getting, like, martyred. I keep getting one-shotted. It's because I keep running back into battle with very minimal health. Which isn't the brightest idea, really. I feel like C is presently the, big clusterfuck, one would say. Oh God, snipers again. Snipers everywhere. This technically isn't Russia. I believe this is actually Poland. It's either Poland or Ukraine. I believe Galicia is indeed Poland. Right, we're getting a bit better with this. Oh, come on! God damn it, snipers! Hey there, Lion24, by the way. Welcome to the stream, dude. Oh, God, snipers literally, there are snipers everywhere on this map, and it hurts me. It hurts my brain. It hurts my soul. It hurts my very existence that this many people feel they can break up a sniper. The new attack truck just makes no sense. It drives backwards. You may as well use it backwards. Right, look, this dude can't even drive it. He's that confused. So I'm just gonna run this train wreck. Tannenberg does look really good. I actually played a bit of it at the Gamescom. And I got invited to the devs to try it out. And the next phase, they spoke to me about feedback and stuff like that, which is one of the next phases that they're working on for the game, in terms of like getting people just to come and play it and try it out. So hopefully, you know, I might get some opportunities to try out some alphas or some sort of indoor stuff that they haven't released yet. I need to actively start prioritizing snipers as my targets now because I'm just getting ripped by them. I'm also going to increase my magnification size so I can take them on a bit. Because at the moment, this map is just... Galicia is just snipers. I'm going to put it up to 2.5 and I'm just going to wreck Fates. Yeah, they've implemented the old conquest system. I tried it out. I can't really give you a good idea of how good it is or isn't, because the games I played, there's no balancing system on the CTE, so they were all really one-sided. But in theory, yes, the people in those games could have come back from a bad deficit. Oh my god, I don't know what's worse.
Вон в той стороне, вражеский танк.
Yeah, Tandem, I mean, it looked pretty good when I played it at Gamescom. Obviously, it was all a work in progress, but it looked nice. It's not going to look too different, I feel, from the original Verdun, but probably graphically better in some places. I just got absolutely destroyed by a plane. The problem with increasing the magnification of this weapon is that it makes the visual recoil so much more obvious. They're all going to bail any second now. I played the COD World War II beta. I may as well have clawed my eyes out. It was so bad. I did not enjoy the World War II beta at all, which was really disappointing because I thought it would actually be decent, or at least I hoped it would be. It just wasn't. The gameplay was clunky and badly designed, the maps weren't anything special, and the game mode that they've been drooling over, the war game mode, is just terrible. It's just a bad version of Operations, if anything. Is it just me, or are the explosions on some of these vehicles massively overdone?
Ранили? Я тебе помогу. Аптечка пригодится. Внимание! Вижу вражеского разведчика!
There we go. Oh, Christ almighty. Of course, there's some random assault player who thinks that he can AT rocket gun everybody. I don't like this meta at the moment where everybody just AT rocket guns if they're assault. Oh god. Like, if they're assault, they just naturally feel as though they can get away with AT rocket gunning everybody.
Врача! Я ранен!
I mean, I had a beta code for it. I've got 2 in my email account. I don't even know if they're worth anything now, seeing as I don't even know if the beta is still on. But it was just not fun at all for me. The gunplay is just too slow. It doesn't feel like Call of Duty. It feels more like Call of Duty's best gunplay was when it had oh god, these pesky arse assaults who just think that they can rocket gun and grenade everybody. It's so annoying. See you later, mister. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I think the thing for me, right, is that, like, Call of Duty's best gunplay is COD World War... not even COD World at War. Either COD World at War or Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1, you know? Where it's fast and quick and everything happens very quickly. And the new World War II one is just the polar opposite of that. It's slow, it's... ADSing takes ages. Everything in that game just feels like it could do with half a millisecond less. If like everything in that game in terms of movement speed was a little bit faster and gunplay was a little bit faster to ADS, it probably would be pretty good. Though I suppose I'm probably looking more at Battalion 1944 then, which I imagine probably will actually be decent for me. I'm actually quite looking forward to seeing how that develops as a game. Obviously, it's not the shooter I think a lot of people were expecting Battalion to be, but it looks good.
Аптечка! Используй с толком!
I think a lot of people expected Battalion to be more like Battlefield and Squad.
We are losing objective Charlie.
Oh yeah, it will send tons of copies. Hell, people will probably buy it just to play zombies, but you know, it's still a bit of a pain in the ass because I was kind of hoping the multiplayer would be decent. For me, at least. Like, I thought I kind of hoped I'd like the multiplayer. Not gonna win that round.
We have lost objective Charlie.
Right, that's all I came here to do. Just get 1 or 2 cheeky kills with the C93, I believe, before I die. Come on, squad mate, stay alive. Don't be under fire at sea. I want to spawn on you. Ugh. I mean, zombies is normally pretty good fun. It just depends, you know, if they make it overly complicated. They keep seeming to do that of recent. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't mind playing some supply drop in a bit.
We are winning.
I'll give it a go. I personally don't find the game mode very enjoyable myself, or at least I haven't. Never know, maybe if I try it now, it might be a bit different, but at Gamescom, I think a lot of us just kind of stopped playing whenever the supply drop came up. We were recording for like 10 hours. Whoever gets to the drop first just gets killed by mortars. That tends to be how the game mode works. The new service assignments are the new service assignments, really. Like, there's no real special way to do what they're asking you to do. It's just more a case of, you know, if it says get 20 kills with X weapon, you have to play to that weapon's strengths. You can't expect to... You know, I'm not going to expect to get kills with the MP18 if I'm running out in the open trying to kill people like a madman on Galicia, you know? That's where you should play supply drop. You should play close range modes for things that require close range things, like getting kills with SMGs. At least if you want to unlock this stuff early, or as fast as you humanly can. I'm actually going to back out and try supply drop. Yes, I want to return to the mix. I don't want to wait 7 years. See anything. I mean, the assignments aren't too bad. I personally have no problem with doing certain assignments to unlock I don't understand why that's considered to be custom. I personally don't have a problem doing it to unlock specialization. Specializations aren't even that huge a difference in how things work. Right, I'll try this out then. There was no queue for that server when I...
In supply drop, both forces fight over supplies. The use of aircraft to deliver much-needed military supplies was a new tactic in World War I. The supplies are dropped by aircraft, periodically flying over the battlefield.
I had to play supply drop. I played it before it was even released. I think supply drop will be interesting. There are no real rumors going around as to what Battlefield 2018 will be. I know a lot of us have been hunting for them. Speculation videos on Battlefield 2018 are always difficult because the sources are always crooked or something. I reckon it'll be around November, December. I reckon once the final DLC for the game releases, which is... What is that now? That's like early next year, spring. Spring/December, I think that's when you're going to hear the first murmurings of Battlefield 2018 start to come out. People discussing the game a little bit. news websites posting things about what's going on. I forget how many people are in this mode. It's 12v12, right? It's 12v12, I may be wrong.
Da drüben ist ein feindlicher Sturmsoldat! Feindlicher Sturmsoldat, seid vorsichtig!
I mean, this is going to be pretty good for getting kills. I could just sort of sit back with my rifle here and... Oh wow, I got swarmed from behind as well. Battlefield Bad Company 3 is kind of, I guess, what everybody wants it to be.
New supplies on
I know some people were thinking, you know, what about World War II? What about Vietnam? Realistically, whatever they do, I feel like they'll do it well if they're dedicated enough to doing so. You know, I don't have a lot of I have a lot of faith in DICE's developers to produce something good. I just hope they learned their lessons from what Battlefield 1 taught them, and a lot of that is to do with the fact that people like skill curves, people like lower time to kills, people like ranking systems, people like competitive gameplay.
Erste Hilfe, greif zu, Mann!
This guy just got his head torn off. I just realized that I could play at a lower magnification.
Damit kommst du auf die Beine.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't think COD World War II is going to be all that well received. Of course there's somebody using the Automatico. I feel like, you know, in my opinion, the Cold War era and Vietnam era are the most interesting places Battlefield can head to next. But I know if they do World War II, first and foremost, it's going to be really easy for them to import a lot of the assets used in Battlefield 1, and secondly, it'll be a piece of cake for them to make a really good World War II game. I think it will satisfy a lot of the gripes as well about current, you know, Battlefield 1 issues where there's, you know, maybe not enough content, maybe not enough guns, things like that. Maybe not enough variety in terms of weapons I think it's the big problem. But, you know, either way they do it, I just feel like it's going to be fine. As long as they learn their lessons from this game. You know, they need to learn that RSP is something that needs to be there at launch and it needs to be perfect. Just like they need to learn that people prefer lower time to kills and, you know, that people prefer games that have significant skill curves and don't feel too easy. You know, that I felt like there was that big problem with Battlefield where it was considered too casual for a while. Probably still is in some respects, actually. I am very much looking forward to Battlefront 2, though. That was a surprising gem of Gamescom for me, actually. I thoroughly enjoyed playing that, and I didn't think I would. I thought Battlefront 2 was going to be as uninteresting as the first version, but turns out the new one's actually pretty damn decent.
new supplies en route.
Ich sehe einen Sanitäter. Sanitäter gesichtet.
Oh, come on, that guy's shoulder just flipped. Battlefront 2, I mean, I haven't played much of the infantry stuff, but the Starfighter Assault mode was incredibly good fun. I've played that for I'd say I've played about 20 hours of that at the moment, with Gamescom and feedback events and shit like that. And I've had a real good time with that. Real good time. The single player is always the weakest link. It doesn't matter what Battlefield you're playing, quite frankly. Single player has always been a weakness since the days of after Bad Company 2, single player was all downhill from there. And I guess for me, I've always expected it. I've never played Battlefield 1 single player, really. The last Battlefield single player I played all the way through was... Well, it must have been a little bit of Hardline. I actually played a little bit of Hardline, but that was just because I didn't have internet for like a week and I was bored. But like the one that I actually wanted to play was Bad Company 2. God, the flinch hit pisses... Oh. That random grenade, thanks. Needed that.
We are losing.
Sturmsoldat gesichtet. Feindlicher Sanitäter, da!
I can't tell whether everybody's just gotten really stupid here for a second, or like what the situation appears to be, because everybody's just gone really still and real quiet for a little while there. This is a bit more like it. The next Battlefield will have premium, without a doubt. The thing is, Star Wars isn't going to have that much free content. Because there's no season pass, the DLC expansions aren't going to be that big. I can't seem to shoot that dude. I think that's a bug. His character model just keeps like appearing and disappearing. I'm actually running out of ammo, which is a bit funny. Well, yeah, the kill feed is locked to just me. I don't really care about other people's kills. I've got it locked so it's only people who kill me and people I kill. That is an option in Battlefield 1 that you can have. Which I personally think is the best way to play.
Da drüben, Speer!
God damn it, I actually ran out of ammo. Well, the thing is, people expect a lot of content from Battlefield, and if you don't have a season pass, you won't get that much content. That's just how things work. Like, you know, people always complain about premium, but people also complain that Battlefield 1 didn't have enough content. I'm afraid beggars can't be choosers in that respect. You know, you can't complain that one game doesn't have enough content, and when you're given the option to get more content and be less bored of what you're playing, you can't really say no to it. That guy really just gets set on fire by like a... I think it was a flare he got set on fire by. That was quite funny. Oh god, I wanted to use my Autoskillico. Automatico of the skill variety. To be fair, I'm going 27 and 8, and I've mostly just been using the M19, so hopefully that means that the assignment is well on its way. 50%. 74%. Oh, actually, I just need to... I might just run around with a C96 then. For the rest of the game. I've got 50 kills, so I'm just going to run around with a C96 now. The screams are pretty terrifying, for sure. I'm literally just going to run around now and try and get the rest of these kills for the pistol. And then that's the first assignment done. Oh god, that's a sentry.
Da! Feindlicher Sanitäter! Granate ist auf Vorzug!
I mean, I can just roguely throw a grenade down there and probably kill someone. It's always a bit harsh when you think you should have got the kill, but you don't. Ouch. Is there even the option to spawn on... Oh yeah, you can spawn on squad mates. Didn't even think that was a thing. Or is it the squad leader only? It might be the squad leader.
Sanitäter von der Gegenseite.
Well, that was easy enough. That dude literally ran into my gun. 10 out of 10 would do again. Abuse the sliding mechanic as much as you humanly can. That's how you win.
Erste Hilfe, nimm schon.
It's not about being skillful, it's about how much you can slide.
Sanitäter, ja. Soll ich deine Wunden versorgen?
Hey there, Steven. Oh crap, there's so many people shooting at me.
New supplies en route.
The slide is the most effective way to kill people in this game. I need to get 11 more kills with this pistol. Hopefully that won't be too difficult.
A sentry kit is available near your location.
Hier, Mann, Erste Hilfe. Danke. Schick dir eine Granate.
Oh, come on, man. There's literally just people running around. The problem with getting this final kill on the pistol is that it's going to be a bit of a pain in the arse, really. Alright, nice. There we go. I'll pick up. Oh, God. Sentry kits on this mode are like OP as hell. Oh god, that could have ended badly. Oh, fucking pistols everywhere. He was one bullet away. But yeah, if you're in the chat in Twitch and YouTube, because I know I'm streaming to both places right now, which is great. Yeah, just give me a shout and hopefully we can nail this last thing. I'm just gonna quickly take a phone call. Right, well, that was a waste of time. Hopefully not Galicia. I don't think nobody should really do Galicia. Probably us. Actually, no, it's normally the winning team. How far away am I on this? Like 11 kills or so away. Dedicated emblem. People spend a lot of time on this. Too much time. I just realized that the official Battlefield stream is on. Probably wasn't the best time to do this. Battlefield are actually streaming like gameplay. Right, how far away am I? 10 more kills. 10 more. Actually, oh god, there's a tank on this. Why is it taking so... I actually don't think it's worth playing supply drop for this instance. The MG sentry kit isn't that great. The Villa Perosa sentry kit's actually pretty decent. It's usable.
New supplies en route.
I'm gonna see if I can nail 10 more kills with this. Might take a while. Okay, that's the supply drop. Right. That's where all the bad guys are gonna come from.
Обнаружен вражеский всадник.
I realistically may as well just wait until they get... I don't have any chance of killing these dudes from that range with this pistol. So I'm just gonna sort of plot in and around the bridge, and hopefully that will, like... that will work.
Это тебе аптечка?
Not too bad, Ollie. Not too bad. I've been doing a lot of editing today, though, so my brain is pretty drained. Like, I finished all of it, downloaded the update for the DLC, and just took a fucking nap just because it's been a very long day in that respect. Right. I presume these guys are going to have to run across all these open fields to get to the supplies, so I'm just going to run to them. There we go, that's one. Okay, this kind of Rambo approach is actually working. Yeah, some CTE stuff, Ollie, and some squad stuff. It's been a long... Oh crap, that's a vehicle. That's not my brightest move, not my brightest move, not my brightest move. Very lucky to survive as long as I actually did there. Probably the LMGs, Lion. The LMGs are probably the strongest weapon I have, or at least it's the one I've used the most, which is why I'm looking forward to the CTE patch when they actually increase the damage output, because that's going to be crazy good. I mean, I was using the MG 1417 on the CTE patch, and it's a monster. It's a monster of a weapon. There's literally... that thing will gladly rip through an entire team, no problem, by itself. Just a single LMG. That sniper was so focused on somebody, he didn't actually see me running at him. There's another one somewhere around here too. I can't AD spam. Screw it, I'll try a grenade. That might work. My course starts on October 2nd, but to be honest with you, my days are kind of short, so
Return to the combat.
it gives me a lot of time to do stuff, namely just Twitch streaming and shit. I've got a project coming up with the Battlefield stream team that I can't talk about yet, but it hopefully should be really cool. I'm not going to be a victim to whoever the hell's around here, so I'm going to switch to my primary for a little while. At least until I can get back into some close quarters engagements. Right, here we go. I can get this guy down here, no problem.
Return to the combat area.
Oh, thank God for teammates. That guy... that was the worst time. Yeah, so some stuff coming up with the stream team that should actually be pretty cool. It's something we haven't tried before. So I'm quite looking forward to that.
New supplies en route.
Shit. Oh, come on. How many more kills do I need with this thing? There's another sniper behind me. Just figured that out. Yeah, that dude literally did save my ass. Come on, I must be like 1 kill away from this getting this guy. Seriously. Must be really close. Literally, 3 kills. 3 more kills with a pistol.
The supplies have been emptied.
Вот тебе аптечка.
I'm surprised nobody has killed us with mortars yet, but I suppose that's down to me to do once I get this gun. Once I aim to unlock the next, Once I aim to unlock the next LMG, which is probably the MG1417, I'm literally just gonna whip out a mortar and play this game mode. I really wish I could use my primary right now. This is so easy to kill people. I'm like, what? A couple of rounds away.
Аптечка!
I have no... Okay. Right, that guy's dead. That guy's definitely dead. I'm not sure about Siege, Ollie. I'm just not enjoying it. I'm not enjoying playing Siege at the moment. It still feels too glitchy and too broken. The game is pretty good, Steven. I'm surprised you don't have it. Germany was lit as hell, man. Germany was so good. Is that guy dead? Oh, no, he's alive. Oh, come on. I need, like, seriously, 1 or 2 more kills with this thing. Is all I ask. But yeah. Germany was... I'm gonna get murdered here. Why would you revive me? Why? Don't revive me on dead people. That guy literally just revived me into death. There was no point in doing that at all. No, screw you. You're not... Oh, come on. Assist counts as kill. I'm 1 more away. 1 more kill. Literally the last one. Operation Health was just a waste of time for Siege. I don't know why they did it. They fixed nothing. It's why none of us play it competitively. I mean, I haven't tried Blood Orchid. In fact, I don't even think I've downloaded it. But I'll probably download that tonight and maybe give it a go tomorrow and see if I can get back in the swing of things. But for me, Siege just... Yes, finally. I've got the gun. I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna play with the Fedora Automat for the rest of this game, and then we'll get on to the... Why am I playing with a pistol now? I might even just redeploy. I kind of want to get that primary gun out. We haven't got long left in this game. Here we are. Finally. I feel like that teammate just got plowed by a vehicle. Oh, this is why I came here. This gun is ridiculous. This is gonna make life so much easier for recording. Just this weapon here.
Аптечка, пригодится. Смотри, медик.
New supplies en route.
Это вражеский медик.
Yeah, that's the Fedora Automatic. Oh man, so close. It's literally an assault rifle. It basically is an AK-47 in World War I. You may as well be playing with an AK. Supply drop on Tsar actually sounds like a good idea. I'm actually going to do that. But yeah, the Fedora Automatic rifle is just a joke. It's ridiculously overpowered. Like, up until... Because when they release the CTE patch, all of the medic weapons are just not going to be worth using. So you may as well make use of them now whilst you still can. Because when they finally... I mean, what? They'll probably release the rebalance patch next month. In terms of when it comes out. I'm slightly just waiting for that Battlefield stream to end at 11, which is like an hour from now. Because I can already bank on the number of people who just casually should be around here. Hey there, Doge God. At the moment, I literally just unlocked the Fedora Automat, so I'm going to use that for a game. Also, thanks to the people who are just joining. Catch you later, Big Yen. I'm going to use the Fedora Automat for a round, just because it's ridiculously powerful. I'm going to show you guys how ridiculously powerful, and hopefully get like a mad team placement. And then after that, I'm going to switch to unlocking the MG 1417 Parabellum, which requires me to destroy 2 planes, which seems a bit harsh. Pre-patch, destroying 2 planes is going to be quite difficult to do. Tsar, it's in a very good looking map. It's actually based in Georgia, if I remember correctly. The temple, church or whatever. I mean, they're all the same thing. I haven't unlocked the Perino, but I don't really want to use any of the LMGs except for the Parabellum, because the Parabellum is actually going to be decent to use before the CTE patch, whereas the Perino probably isn't.
Supplies on route.
I personally recommend, if you haven't used the MG's 1417, it's disgustingly overpowered. Right, so that's drop. Let's drop just over the church, which is real helpful. That's going to land just outside the church on the very edge here, so it makes sense to go inside. Hey, maybe it doesn't. I have no idea how I managed to get up to this wall, but I'm going to take it. I think the lesson learned from that is to let them come to us. Yeah. Let them come to us. That's probably going to be the way to do this. Surprised they've actually managed to get a man onto that.
New supplies en route.
There's 2 drops, so should be able to make use of one of these. Don't like the deployment for Tsaritzin. The only downside to it. It's too narrow. So we've got 1 drop on either side of the church. We may as well secure the other one, because fighting for this one's going to be kind of futile. At least if we secure the other drop, we've got a longer duration on the second hand.
Давай! Захватим цель!
Yeah, this is the place to be.
Осторожно, штурмовик!
I'm actually going to get around the back of these guys. See if I can take them on that way. This could be very clutch or very bad.
Вон в той стороне меч! Захватим цель! Аптечка, пригодится!
Oh, that was just too easy. Ciao, Doge God. Minimal sleep watching. That's the way to do things, clearly. Actually, there's somebody firing over there, but I don't really want to stick around and find out who. They'll probably just snipe my head off.
Вот тебе аптечка!
That was a decent feed. We've got security on both of the supply drops, so they're going to start making their way through this church any second now. I can already feel it. Actually, just got a little bit of lag there. Okay, they've set up on that. I'm just going to raid them. Should be easy enough.
Ты ранен. Я
Oh, come on, why would you skip revive? Some of the assignments are a pain. I mean, taking out those 2 planes is going to be ridiculously hard. Like, killing an actual plane with an LMG. I'm going to need something with a bipod, and I'm going to need something with a lot of ammunition.
Вижу штурмовика.
I'm just going to cut this guy off and murder him. Just because I can.
New supplies en route.
Вижу штурмовика.
That was terrible aim on the second half of that.
Вражеский пулеметчик.
That is a flame trooper. No shit! Run away, run away, run away, run away. Jeez. Wasn't expecting him to get that. I should have just ran onto it and taken the bullets.
Берегись! Там
I'm going to have to
штурмовик.
run into their deployment, kind of. Loop my way around the back. The problem is, if you walk with this assault rifle too much, it starts swaying really heavily side to side.
Аптечка
If you
пригодится.
do that, you lose almost all of your accuracy. But other than that, it's been pretty easy to wreck face.
Берегись! Там штурмовик.
This is the most beautiful thing to have been added to the game for a while.
Захватим цель.
This is going to make being a medic just so much easier. Well, the only easy way I can think of... I need ammunition. I need ammo, I need ammo, I need ammo.
Я ранен.
The only way I can think conceivably of being able to get the assignment done with the aeroplane is to sit next to an AA cannon and just hope to steal his kill, I guess. It's very cheap, but it's doable.
A sentry kit is available near your location.
Right, he's ran around the side here thinking he's the OG. And now he's dead. We've actually managed to loop around each other here, which is kind of weird. I should be able to get quite a few kills just by running around the back here.
Вон там их медик. Вижу вражеского огнеметчика.
Alright, that's the flame trooper gone. It makes life a lot easier. Right, I'm actually going to go through this cathedral. Use it as external cover. This fedora is just... This suits my playstyle so well. In terms of how I play. Because I can effectively take on close range encounters and long range relative. I'm going 20-1 at the moment. 20-2 by the time I redeploy, but it's just... It's ridiculously easy to play this gun. I mean, this is probably just a console thing. I'm sure on PC it might... Oh man, I even got revived. I'm still going 20-1 then.
Аптечка, подлечись.
You know, having a weapon that's this good offensively and being able to heal yourself is just everything you want out of a decent class weapon.
New supplies en route.
Check left and right.
Там один из их штурмовиков.
You can even tap fire this thing like a monster as well if you play it right. That supply drop's landing right over our heads.
Keep gathering supplies.
This guy just got killed by that dude and this dude.
Это вражеский медик.
Shouldn't be alive. I need ammunition as well. I'm going to run out. You can already tell.
Вражеский медик. Видишь?
He is on 1 health. He is quite literally on 1 health. The Perino's decent. It's not that big a difference. Until the CTE patch, it's just not that big a difference from the current LMGs that are already out, if you know what I mean. Like, most of them already serve the purpose of the Perino. Maybe not directly, but indirectly for sure. I just refuse to die this game. I'm gonna say that, I'm gonna get murdered now. Yep, there we go. That sounds about right. I might be able to get a cheeky revive here. But 28 and 1, a healthy score for this gun. There's an incoming... Oh, we got your boy Byron. He's going for the clutch revive. What a G. What an absolute legend. He just pulled off the clutch revive. That's why you hold revive. Like, you did... Redeploying probably would have been equally as long there. I don't know how I'm winning some of these. Honestly, I shouldn't be winning some of these engagements. I feel like most of them are just really inaccurate when they fire, or they panic. Which is why I'm getting quite lucky with these kills. Managed to take a chunk out of that dude.
New supplies en route.
I love this gun and everything associated with it. Yeah, the Perino and the Howie are effectively the same gun, just with different magazine sizes. And realistically, there's no reason to use the Howie until the patch, because that way it will have slightly better damage or whatever. I'm running out of ammo. I need more ammunition. I'm gonna take his gun. I don't have any other options, really. Is he using the General Liao? I think he might be. Yeah, this is the General Liao rifle. This is the other medic weapon that you can unlock. So that's cool. I mean, I didn't really have much intention of using this gun because I hadn't unlocked it, but hey-ho. We'll give it a go. I mean, I have used this at Gamescom, but that's about as far as my use has extended. That sucks to be you, Doge. I think I might actually be able to... Crap. That sounded close. I was just about to say I've managed to get myself in a relatively sticky situation by hanging around this supply drop, but I think I've managed to get out of it. No, put the mask away.
New supplies en route.
Both of the new medic weapons are fantastic. That's 37 and 1. I will take that round with great grace. That is basically why you use those weapons. They're ridiculously powerful. That's gonna, oh man, I'm just gonna wake up and it's gonna be everyday Fedora Automat. That was just disgustingly overpowered. I had an 18 KD ratio. Wait, that's not right. Oh man, the end of round counted as a death? That's so annoying. That was actually 37 and 1, but... Like that was just We're actually going to focus on getting the 20 kills now for the what I'm looking for, the MG 4017. So I'm going to jump on it. The Shat and the airburst mortar, I think it was. I'm just going to wait for the supplies to drop, and I'm going to be that guy. Just sits back and everything. But hey ho. Need to kill. I mean, I can play with the automat again, and I know I'd get like a lot of kills with it. Ridiculous amount of kills with that gun. We're going to focus on not clicking the 17.
New supplies en route.
Literally, this is just going to be me running around with this thing. You damaged the plane. Nope. Okay. It feels like a missed opportunity there. It would have been really cool if you could have shot the plane down over your own territory. Literally just off the edge. Oh my god, that's so... Just need to wait for a recharge.
Захватим цель!
New supplies en route.
I'm literally going to have to just sit on supply crates until I get a second. Or die. That's also an option. I just need to get into a decent mooring position, which might take a while. I'm rank 89. Obviously, I have a PC account as well that I have to do stuff on sometimes, so isn't as high as it could be. I don't even know where the best place to be. All right, cool. That's where I need to fire some mortars.
No, захватим цель!
70 meters. Actually, nobody watching it. There's literally nobody on it. They're just all watching it. Go. There's nobody sitting on the actual supply drop. They're just all camping around it. Five hit, great. That's awesome. Right, judging by the time, it's now like 11, well, 10 something, 10:30. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head on over and do some editing for tomorrow and prepare for some major key Battlefield stream team live stream. So, after I murder all of these people, we'll call this a relatively short-ish stream today. This is quality gameplay right here, man. I'm actually really looking forward to like getting streaks upon streaks with that Fedora automat. That's going to be a piece of cake to get kills with. That should make my recording life a little bit easier for the next like month. This dude is so going to get position. But then again, a giant LMG should probably do that in the first place. Let's people running around below us. That's hilarious. They thought it was safe. They really thought it was safe. Poor bastards.
New supplies.
Oh, I went for the stab. Right. Gonna stick to some editing tonight and do some squad recording, but tomorrow there should be a shit ton of content out. So yeah, catch that then. And thanks guys for tuning in on Twitch and YouTube. Bye.